They are trying to replace us. Oh my goodness. So first things first, Democrats have lost their God-given mind, okay? I don't know if they've ever had it or how long it's been missing, but they have lost their God-given mind. And what I'm talking about is this bill, HR 6976. And I want you to understand that over a third of Democrats voted against the bill. That's correct, voted against the bill. Now, I know what you're thinking, Lucas. What the heck is HR 6976? I haven't heard of it. I'm glad you asked. This bill, what it aims to do is deport illegals who are convicted of a DUI. That's correct. You illegally here in the country, you get a DUI, bye-bye. Vámonos, muchacho. These mofos voted against that bill. Let me rewind that for you. They voted against that bill. A good chunk, a third of them voted against it. 150 Democrats voted against the bill that would deport someone who was not supposed to be here in the first place. And you gotta go because now you are drinking and driving. That's what they voted against. I want you to understand they are looking to replace us. And I don't care what that goofy rapper Plies has to say, talking about, oh, Biden and Kamala, they need to brag. Okay, that's what they need to do. Plies can close his big old fake teeth, all right, and his big old mouth and go somewhere with that nonsense, all right? The next thing they're going to be arguing for is a pathway to citizenship. And when that happens, as I said before, overnight, we disappear. Overnight, we disappear. They're already looking at that as is. As you can see, the push. I have never seen such a greater push for people outside of the country, for people who aren't even citizens, for people who aren't even Americans. I've never seen such charity, such care, such concern. Okay, we have homeless people on the streets and they putting them up in hotels, bro. They giving them food. They giving them shelter. They giving them video games, bro. I want you to understand this. They are putting more energy and effort into aliens than they are to Americans. That's what Democrats are doing, and not even Americans, to Black Americans. The mofos who have been supporting them this entire time, and now all of a sudden that many of us are starting to wise up, like, hold up just a second now. I'm gonna need something this time, Pimpin'. I'm gonna need something, okay, for this vote. And if it's not what I want, then it's not gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you. Now that we are starting to wise up, now they are pushing a heavy push towards illegals. I want you to understand, back, what was it, 2017? De Blasio was talking about, well, if it's grand larceny and DUIs, I don't consider those felonies or whatever. Those aren't really, big deals.
Under a new sanctuary city law that you approved in October 2014, the city of New York shields from the feds undocumented immigrants who commit what are deemed to be lesser offenses, but they include drunk driving and grand larceny. Why shouldn't the city of New York comply with federal law in this area? If you're a drunk driver and you're an undocumented immigrant, why should there be a place for you in this country?
Jake, there are 170 offenses in that law that are listed as serious and violent crimes that lead to automatic cooperation between the city of New York and our federal partners. So any serious and violent crime, we're going to work with them.
But is grand larceny or drunk driving a very minor offense?
Drunk driving that does not lead to any other negative outcome, I could define as that.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
You have Biden coming out talking about, I don't consider those felonies. Think about that.
You only arrest for the purpose of dealing with a felony that's committed, and I don't count drunk driving as a felony.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
I want you to think about that. These mofos that come over here illegally, get a DUI, drinking and driving, steal your stuff, and they don't get deported? Let your black butt get a DUI, God forbid steal, and see if you don't get 20 bullets. Okay? See if you don't get 20 holes in you, bruh. Now, one of the arguments that's being brought up is that the issue is that it says alien. It doesn't say illegal alien, it just says alien. And I'm thinking to myself, and I mean, I'm sorry, is there a problem here? Am I missing something? It's just because you come over here, that means you get special treatment, which is what we're seeing anyway. Shoot. I don't understand. I don't care if you're an illegal alien or an alien. If you have a visa or if you came here illegally, absolutely. You get a DUI, off you go. Why is that so difficult? And then they want to argue, well, this is unfair. How's it unfair? Why on earth would a citizen be held to the same standard that's a non-citizen is? Or in some cases, someone who is illegally here, an illegal alien, much less an alien. Make that make sense. Why would I be held to their standards? You gotta be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, all right? You've got to be missing your brain. And that's what many of these on the left, these progressives, whatever they want to call themselves, the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on the left, that's the argument they want to present to us. And sure enough, they're living in the hills somewhere. The freaking liberal is living right next to the white Republican saying, howdy neighbor, oh howdy. This is all just a political theater at this point. Because I guarantee if these mofos went over to where they lived, they would change their tune. They would change their tune just like that. But no, who does it negatively impact? Us. This is some nonsense. That's what this is. This is some full-fledged nonsense. And here's the thing, when it comes to Republicans, they're not innocent either. Because these are the same mofos that every single time we talk about, hey, we need to help Americans. What do they tell us? Lift yourself up by the bootstrap. You need to stop being lazy and lift yourself up by the bootstrap. Meantime, between time, we funding everyone and anyone, okay, who's not a part of this country. We funding everyone and anyone who's not a part of this country. We had a whole push when it came to Gaza. We had propaganda. I didn't hear not one Republican, not one of them talking about, I don't know if we should be giving all this money to Netanyahu and Israel. I just don't know. What were they saying? What, Ben Shapiro and the rest of them? Absolutely, give them more. What are you talking about? They need it. Do you see what they're doing? We're fighting for our lives. All this goofy stuff, bro. All this nonsense. But when we say, hey, you know, we over here in the country need it. We got people who are helpless, you know, homeless, you know, especially Black Americans, what you've given, you know, done to us in this country because you haven't given us anything. You think by saying, well, here, you're in the land. That's all you need. That's why you have done that to no other group except us. And when we say, hey, you owe us, there is a debt there that you haven't paid. And there seems to be some compounding interest. And we need the check. That's what we're coming for. All of a sudden, they go and deflect talking about, well, you need to lift yourself up by the bootstraps. Go ahead and tell Israel to lift itself up by the bootstraps. Go ahead and tell the Ukrainians to lift themselves up by the bootstrap. Go tell them people. I'm sick and tired of this hypocrisy, bro. I'm sick and tired of this hypocrisy. When we say it's lift yourself up by the bootstraps, when they need help, well, absolutely, we got you. How much do you need? You need more? Absolutely, 100%. They always try to use, this is what is so heinous about many of these white Republicans. They will love to talk and use Black Americans as political props for their agenda. They'll say, well, look at what the Democrats are doing when it comes to immigration. And here's the thing, we fall for it. It's like, yeah, that's true. We agree with you when it comes to immigration. The only problem is that these racist mongrels don't agree with us on anything else. They would want to deport us if they could. That's what you have to understand. That's why it's so dangerous to give them any ground, because they'll try and take, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You're like, hey, I agree with you on immigration, this illegal immigration. We got to build a wall. We got to get these people out of here. And then they'll say, absolutely. And then you're next. 100%. This country doesn't owe you anything. All right, you need to get out of here. You don't like it, then get out of here. Wait, hold on now. Don't you know American history? I mean, this is Black History Month after all. Black history is a part of American history. No, it's not. Get out of here if you don't like the country. Okay, get out of here. Scram. Skedaddle. So it's honestly between a rock and a hard place. That's how I feel that many of us are right now. FBAs are in between a rock and a hard place, and something's got to give, bro. Something's got to give. Because they are both cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We are dealing with a wolf and we are dealing with a fox. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, look, you sound xenophobic, okay? You sound xenophobic. No one's an alien, all right? No one's an alien, okay? Or if you believe Bro, man, the white liberal and the white Republican, if only they knew they are the same person, okay, in many regards. Or if you happen to believe, yes, I don't care if you're an alien. I don't care if you're an illegal alien. I don't care if you're part of the Scooby-Doo team, okay? The mystery van and the whatnot. I don't care. I don't care if you're part of the X-Men, okay? I don't care, bro, if you're part of the Captain Planet crew, okay? If you're not a citizen here, then yes, 100%, you should be on your bestest behavior, or you go bye-bye. Right? You go bye-bye. This is a privilege to be over here. You weren't born here, okay? You are I won't say a neighbor, but you are a guest here, okay? Act like it. Anyways, if you happen to disagree with this video, you're more than welcome to call in during disagreement days, which are typically held Friday through Sunday. There'll be a number on screen. You call in, we duke it out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not xenophobic, okay, to deport people who are illegally here or who aren't citizens, who get DUIs. So whether that's xenophobic or whether we should have more laws like that protect citizens. I'm just saying, okay? Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. I'm sick and tired of this hypocrisy, bro.